Morning, YouTube, friends and family. Still in Denver here. Had a pretty decent night sleep last night. There's always a background buzz in the city, you know, just because of cars and motors and all kinds of other stuff. And then, of course, last night there was some drunken revelry happening somewhere around this building, and you could hear people retching and throwing up, and it was a little unpleasant, but other than that, the night went quite well, and I don't know what's on tap for today, but we will take it as it comes. You know, we've got a few days here before we hit the trail, and we're just gonna do what comes naturally, I guess. I'm sure Andrea has a plan. I am sort of along for the ride. Thanks for coming with me on my day, and I'll check in a few minutes. Walking to Safeway, getting some coffee, getting some groceries, getting some exercise, getting some fresh air, getting a view of the mountains. Okay, well, we were lost for just a minute, but this little device told us where to go, and while being lost, we found an Einstein Brothers bagel, so it was all for the better. It's gonna even be a lot better when I get some coffee in me.
First came in, it kind of smelled like poop, and it smelled like Edna's bathroom.
Italian sparkling lemon beverage from Concentrate. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces.
So I don't know if you've been able to tell about me, but I'm an antsy personality. I can't sit still, gotta go, go, go. So sitting in the car for 4 days is like driven me crazy. So since we've landed here in Denver, I've just been like fluttering around and around, unable to sit still. Milo and Zephyr and I are going to a used record store, see if we can find some cool stuff out there.
Art vinyl.
Second spin, huh?
90 calories per bottle is what I got. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces.
Beeper, beeper. Beeper, beeper. Beeper, beeper. We miss our ducks so much, but right outside Valerie's house is this little catchment basin here, and there's a family full of mallard ducks here. How cute is that? With the mama, and did you count how many ducklings there are? Must be at least 10 ducklings, and they are so small they must have been born like yesterday. Or today.
1, 2.
18% lemon juice with other natural flavors. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces. All natural ingredients returnable for 5 cents. I got 6.75 fluid ounces, 6.75 fluid ounces.
Do you have the feeling like we're not supposed to be here? This is totally empty. All right, Zephyr and I are gonna go into this, what is this, a Marriott, a Hyatt? See if we can make it to the top floor and get a good view of the mountains. We're just gonna walk in like we own the place.
Bites back at first.
All right, so we got skunked trying to get to the 11th floor of the Hyatt Regency or whatever that was. Ballroom to get a view of the mountains, but there's a parking garage back here. I think we can get to the top of that and get a good view.
You should take a time lapse.
There's our Volvo. Can you see it? We're gonna go explore Valerie and Josh's crawl space down here. I can't not check out places like this. So we're gonna take a peek down in here and look at the furnace. We're heading down, Josh!
What?
We are heading out to dinner at a Mexican restaurant. One of the things that's kind of a bummer about Maine is that the Mexican food kind of sucks. I mean, there's like 2 or 3 really good Mexican restaurants in Maine, but there's like only 2 or 3 really good restaurants in Maine. You can drive like 5 blocks here and find good Mexican restaurants. So we are gonna try to take advantage of eating Mexican whenever we can. I don't know where we're going tonight, but I'm sure it's gonna be good. Thanks for coming along with me on my day today. We're ready for some Mexican.
Pointing at me?
Not anymore. Alright, we are taking a late night drive up into the mountains to Andrea's mother and mom and pop's house in a town called Tabernash, which is between Fraser and Winter Park. And we will be spending several days up there before returning to Denver. Andrea has thankfully agreed to drive so that I could edit my vlog. It's been a great day in Denver. Be glad to see the mountains tomorrow morning. Thanks for coming with me on my day, and we will see you in the morning. Peace out.